Welcome back. We are live with Arizona Diamondbacks Franchise. For the first time in quite some time, maybe about a month or so, we are going to play the Arizona Diamondbacks. But today, we're going to just do a bunch of player lock here today to get through more of the season. We kind of left it at the end of the last time we streamed here, where we kind of debated, are we going to go into another Diamondback series, which we've already seen a lot of those, but that's kind of the big series for first place, or are we going to move forward? Well, we decided because of this football Sunday, what we are going to do is we're just going to player lock a bunch of games for an hour and a half. We're going to end at 1:45 Eastern time. That's the cutoff for the 1 o'clock football games. And whatever point we get to in the calendar is where we are going to pick up next time and do a full game. So we only have two more months left. So we will see how many player lock games we get through. And then as we get towards the end of the season, we will do some full games leading into the postseason. And of course, in the postseason, we will play the full game for every single postseason game, should we make it there. Hopefully the stream looks a little better today. Let me know in the comments if it doesn't. So what happened yesterday, I kind of mentioned it at one point in time during the stream yesterday, but what happened was the PlayStation did a system update, which it sometimes typically does, but it did it right before we went streaming, and it seems like every time that the PlayStation does a update right before I stream, or at least I do the update and then I go to stream, something always happens with the stream. Last time, it took me over an hour to try to reconnect to the internet after the PlayStation did an update. This time, it did the update and everything was fine, but when I was streaming on my PC and I looked at the chat, it looked a little pixelated. Like the quality was fine, but when the camera was moving, it was all pixeled in a lot of boxes. I thought that was just my internet running slow because I was streaming and I was looking at a replay on the computer and all that fun stuff. So I looked on my phone during that stream, the Tom Brady stream, and everything looked good. It looked clear as can be, and everything was fine. When I uploaded the replay to YouTube, all that pixelation, everything was there, and it looked very ugly and terrible. So if that happens again today, I've given, obviously, a day. I'll keep trying to check the stream here. I'm just using my phone here today. I don't have the computer pulled up. But if any of the pixelation looks bad, I don't know what the solution is, but we'll certainly try to fix it if we can, but that seems to be more of a PlayStation issue with their update. So here we go, hour and a half. We're going to go till 12:45, and that's going to be the cutoff. And wherever we stop, the next time we stream, we will do a full game as we continue on with Season 2 of the Arizona Diamondbacks. So you can see this is the battle for first place as we're continuing on with the Dodgers. The last time we left off with you guys was that epic game, which if we hadn't had that base running gaff and we lost that run, we probably would have won that game. But we are 5 games back, 65-44, and the LA Dodgers with 70 wins on the year. They're 30 games above 500. So we're going to get into this one. We're going to get into player lock here, and we're just going to knock out a bunch of these games. We do retro mode, quick manage. What's the one? Isn't there one, like a setting where like you can play in the pitch count, like it gives you a random pitch count, like 2-1 count, and then you go from there? I wonder if that's something we can ever do. I don't see it here. Maybe it's retro mode or something. I don't know. But player lock's going to get us through most of these, and we're going to start at the top. We're going to work our way down. As far as pitching, I don't know if we'll do any pitching. We'll have to see, because that usually does take up the most amount of time. But we're going to start this one with Schwartz, with Kyle Schwarber. You see David Peralta, he returned to the lineup last time we played. There's Eric Hosmer and Nicholas Castellanos. Solid batting averages up in the high 300. Hosmer there, he's knocking on a 400 batting average door. Stay tuned to our Patreon page as well. We're going to start uploading our classic YouTube videos. If you remember from our old YouTube, the BCS playoffs, Tim Tebow with the Jets and the Jaguars, arena football, Peyton Manning on the Arizona Cardinals. Ryan Leaf's NFL comeback. Boise State in the SEC. Savannah State. Chip Kelly going to Navy. All that old stuff we're going to be uploading little by little and putting it on Patreon because we don't know how the YouTube rules work and there's all that fun stuff. So we're just going to put it over there so that way we don't get in any kind of trouble there. But there you go. It's Kyle Schwarber leading off for the Diamondbacks. It's bottom first, not leading off the game, but let's see.
Off the plate, ball one.
We got to get used to it. We've been playing, we've been going up against our minor league pitchers for quite a while doing our last couple of Tom Brady streams. But now, going up against the best. Clayton Kershaw.
Two balls,
And we're able to hold off on the first two pitches.
And one time, right now, kid. Here we go.
It would have been iffy if that one would have been called ball or not, but... Okay. So Kershaw, whether or not he's just trying to get us to chase or he's been off in his first pitching here. He hadn't really hit the strike zone well at all in 4 pitches. Let's see. Schwarber is going to make him pay. Oh, I thought we were going to make him pay. That was a perfectly hit ball, but it was snagged, and that is going to be it. Let's check the stream here and see if we're actually going out with decent quality. It's looking better than yesterday, so I'm not seeing any pixelation. But again, I checked it on my phone yesterday, and everything looked fine, so I'll keep monitoring it. But like I said, it was a PlayStation did an update, and it seemed like the update, every time they do an update, and then I stream right after, it seems to kind of burn the system, the streaming a little bit. I don't know why that seems to be the problem, but everything, again, on the phone at least is looking good. But if you notice any issues or pixelation, let me know in the chat, and I guess we'll stop and try to fix it. But it's been a day, so maybe it's resolved itself. 2-0 Diamondbacks, which is big. This is a big series, again.
No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2 quickly. So Kershaw on Schwarbs here. 2 on as well. So he can really put the Dodgers in a bad way. And Schwarber misses the fastball high. He will go down on 3. Kershaw gets out of it. And the Diamondbacks maintain the lead. 2-0 here.
Now batting, right fielder.
Cody Bellinger. That's right, we got to be a catcher now. We're controlling Schwarber.
4. Here we go.
Got him. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if we got on, if we tagged base or not. Quality's looking good, so maybe again, if it looks rough, let me know. And I don't know how to fix it, but we'll try to fix it. But we're heading back to just the chat. I said we got a couple viewers here, so say hey in the chat if you're watching. We're doing Player Lock, an hour and a half straight of Player Lock. And let us know, did you guys watch any of the games yesterday? We had a lot of hockey yesterday. We had a lot of basketball. We had the big college football games. What did you guys think of Georgia getting shellacked? A lot of people were comparing their defense. Oh, my God, the Dodgers have come back 5-4. A lot of people were comparing the Georgia Bulldogs this year to some of the great teams of the past, the Nebraskas and the Miamis of the past, that defense, and they let Alabama get 41 points a week after Alabama was only able to muster. What did they have in the they only had, 2 field goals in the Auburn game until they made the comeback and went into overtime. And that same Alabama team put 41 on what a lot of people were saying was one of the best defenses in the history of college football. So that was, rough for them. And not just in the football or hockey world or whatever, but we had a lot of wrestling yesterday too. We had Triple Mania, which I watched this morning, and Triple Mania is always a wild adventure. It's always fun, but it's kind of hard to follow sometimes. They got crazy camera cuts and no ring bell, which always throws me off. And but it was entertaining for what it was. The main event was fun, and the ladder match was pretty fun too. So 5-5.
Catcher, Kyle.
Schwarber 0 for 3 so far in this one. Had that one solid contact earlier. Julio Reyes is now in, so maybe we can do some damage to the bullpen here.
Let's go now. One time. Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
There we go.
Get up, ball. Get up.
Can he get it to go further? No, again. You can't get any more perfect. That's twice that Schwarber has had perfect hits. And it just goes and gets caught in center field.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks.
All right, this is a big inning, 6-5. Hopefully we don't lose another close one to the Dodgers.
Hey, be patient. Pick one out and
That would be 2 in a row. Schwarber fouls that low fastball away. Kenley Jansen trying to close this one out for the Dodgers.
Hey, like you can up there. Like you can. Let's go.
Nice to see these big ballparks again. We've been playing in the minors for so long with Tom Brady, and he's going to be stuck there for a little bit longer thanks to the Marlins. We aren't ready to call him up.
Come on, big guy. Hey, your pitch. Your pitch.
Jansen winds. There we go. That one wasn't as perfectly hit, but it's going to go back, and it's caught on the track. 3 times Kyle Schwarber sends it flying, and 3 times he is robbed. He's going to have an 0 for day, but 3 times he had a decent hit. Kike Hernandez and company, they're excited. And the Dodgers take this one.
Here now is our
And it looks like another disappointing loss here for the Diamondbacks against the Dodgers, as they're going to pull away even further as we continue on. Just 2 months left, and we are desperately trying to chase down the Dodgers. So we'll head to the next day, series with the Dodgers. We got one more, and it's our undefeated man, Tyler Glasnow, against Walker Buehler. 2 solid pitchers on the mound. What's this manage? They're giving us a warning here. What do we got to manage? Yeah, okay. Thought it was something more exciting. Okay, let's get into it. Let's round it off. We've made it to the month of August, so Charlie Blackmon. And the numbers on the year. Not great. I mean, we're kind of right in the middle. 18th, 12, 15, 30. But yeah, I mean, we got one of the better records in the league, so go figure. Dodgers, Diamondbacks, NL West. Wrapping this one up. The getaway game. It's another big one as we're trying to catch up to the LA Dodgers. 71 wins for the Dodgers, 65 here for our Diamondbacks. There's Tyler Glasnow, our acquisition. I can't say it. I can't say it, man. Our acquisition from the Tampa Bay Rays. Undefeated at 14-0.
batting third.
He's already got one on. He's staring down Corey Seager, and it looks like we're going to have to make some work happen here in the outfield. There we go. And toss it in cleanly. That's what we like. So nothing in that first inning. 288 for Charlie Blackmon. 71 RBI. Pretty solid. See if we can do some damage to Buehler here. Oof.
0-1.
Right down the middle, can't connect. I think it might have been a little late, yeah. Too late, in fact. Ooh, step into that one, Charlie. Come on, get your base. Step into that. Slider just outside. Contact was made. 1-2 for Bueller.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And fastball outside. Hillsdale, Jansen, Fillmore, Valentine. The men in black and blue today. Able to make contact. It was. Look at the K zone there on the screen. Maybe you've been a little out of the zone, but it hit in the corner. Those are always iffy.
The right fielder, number 19.
Still scoreless.
Charlie. Blackman.
Hey, let it fly. Like the 10, come on.
Off the plate, ball 1.
0-1. Our all-star there, Charlie Blackman.
Hey, stick to your plan up there, kid. Get your pitch and drive it.
I need to remember to take a picture. This time for the YouTube thumbnail. I forgot last time, so I had to just get a picture of David Peralta. Did he make that? Oh, he didn't make it. I had to... No, he did make it. I thought he said out. Let's see. It looked like he said out. But now it's saying he did make it. Let's see. No, he said safe. Okay, I thought he made an out. Perfect. We got some sports news. What's this? Kyler and Nuke, good to go. Cardinals quarterback and wide receiver officially active for week. All right. That's the game I'm going to be watching, actually, at 1 o'clock. The big Cardinals-Bears game. Good to see those guys back in the starting lineup. And that'll do it for the bottom of the third here. Still scoreless at the chase. Breaking through here. So another solid outing from Tyler Glasnow. He was hoping to go to 15-0, but he's got to get some run support. Slider tipped away. That was pretty on the money, but didn't keep it in. Another one that contact made. Look at all the K's on the scoreboard. Is that for a Glasnow? I would assume, right, for the home team. And Blackman goes straight down. For nothing, so that's looking good. We can get that game back, hopefully, from yesterday.
Austin
Romine up to bat now. Sends that one going way back. And Blackman can't get it. It's going to be a ground rule double. Hopefully that doesn't start a rally. Boy, that just went over the head of Charlie Blackman. Oh, just couldn't get to it. 2 on, no outs for Dyson. This isn't looking good now. Oh boy, oh boy. And again, we can't get to it. I mean, we're holding it down and running back to the ball. That's twice it goes over the head of Blackman. I'm not sure if there's a way to run, like, backwards. Oh, boy, they're trying to make the rally here. Bellinger. We made a pitching change. Now Justin Anderson is in. What a disaster if Glasnow would lose his game, and that's going to be one that we can just wander over and make the final out. An easy out. So that was a scary inning for the Diamondbacks.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional.
As it's stretch time at the chase.
Your attention, please.
Caleb Ferguson now for the Dodgers.
Number 64.
As we're looking for another hit. We've only gotten one so far in our player locking adventures here.
Ball, that's out.
Fresh pitcher, though, so.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
There we go.
You got it. Nice job.
Nicely done. That should be a double. Oh, it might even be a triple. We're going to go 3.
Get down, get down, get down, get down.
A triple. How about that? Charlie Blackmon with the triple. 4th of the year. Bad play out in the field by the Dodgers. Oh my God. Yeah. And it just got under the tag of Justin Turner for the triple. And now the man, David Peralta, our batting average leader, with no outs. All he's got to do is drill one back there and bring us home. Sacrifice fly. Is that going to do it? Oh, we're going to try it. We're going to try it. Yes, just snuck in there. It wasn't quite the sacrifice fly, but we took the chance. And we made it. Just got in under the tag. That's twice we got in under the tag. So that'll help our cause. 6-2 now for the Diamondbacks. A nice game for Charlie Blackmon, other than the couple of gaffes in the outfield where he couldn't catch. He's done nice.
Hey!
Hey.
Hey!
Oh, that looked like it was going outside, but nice pitch to hit that strike zone.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
That one gonna drop. Nah, it's gonna be caught. There's Justin Turner.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Man, he can
Hey, knock it down, then, Phil, knock it
well, he
down.
can't tie it, but he can do some damage, and it looks like we're gonna have to make a play on this. Okay, thank God it's right there. The ones that go all the way back to the fence we seem to have troubles with. That's not even going to be enough of a sacrifice. And we will take the win. So we needed that. We got 1 from the Dodgers. I think that was a 4-game set, right? Go ahead and give them the snake bite. Oh, they didn't do it. They didn't do a little snake animation. So Glass now would get the win. That's going to move him to 15-0. He'll be the player of the game. 11 strikeouts, 4 hits, only 2 walks. What a day for Glass now as he moves to 15-0. Or that gift from the Tampa Bay Rays. David Peralta. Oh my God, Peralta got hurt again. He's only going to be out for a few days. 10-day injured list, I suppose. Oh no, we have another game with the Dodgers. Okay. I thought that was the finale. Oh, we only played game 1. Okay, so we still have another chance. That's big. That's big business. All right. Oh yeah, we can't auto fix it. It's gonna mess us up. That is an annoying thing, because then you have to go fix every single lineup for one guy being out. And if you do auto fix, it's going to completely rearrange your whole lineup. So there's like no reason to do that. So let's just put Torinos in there, right? Can he play That is his secondary position, right? Yeah, left field, so he's good to do that. Okay, yeah, perfect. I'm not sure what that stat on the... I hope this is the right move. Oh, second position is none. Maybe that's not a good move. Let's. I thought the stuff on the side was for them, but was for Torino's, but it's not. So who's got the better average? Let's just throw a Walker in there. Oh, we do have David Bodie. Yeah, we'll put David Bodie in there. I would like him. Because David Bodie's part of our DH lineup, is why he can't be in there. But we'll let him bat third. Why not? Bodie's solid. Too bad there's not a secondary position for Torino, so we try to slip him in somewhere, but not really anywhere else he can go. Anyway, there you go. So we fixed the roster there. Let's get into the next one. Player lock it. And we're going to control Bodie in this one, so it's his day. So we'll see. Out at left. He can do everything. Bodie can play every position. There's your home run chase. Is that for the whole MLB, or is that just the NL? Doesn't tell us, but Schwarbs is right there. Just needs a couple more. All right. Get pumped up, fans. 66 wins. We're closing in on 70 at the chase. Mike Leake, 10-5 starter, 2.84 ERA. 81 strikeouts on the year. He's already into a bases loaded situation with one out, with Jock Peterson coming up. That's not good. Not a good start in this one.
One down.
And where is it? There we go. Why can't Blackman do that? So one run is going to come across on the Peterson sacrifice. The Dodgers take the early lead. They're going to take a 2-0 lead.
Batting third, the left fielder, David.
Ryu on the mound.
See it driving. Let's go. Right here.
Fouls that cutter away. Golly, that curveball. It's the one that burns me every time. Got me again. Look at that. Oh, it's nasty how it dips at the last minute. 4-1 Dodgers. I mean, they won the Dodgers won the World Series on our Tom Brady rookie season. They defeated the Astros, so you know the Dodgers are built for it, and the way they're rolling. I don't remember who won the World Series on season 1. Maybe it was the Cubs. I think it might have been the Cubs that won the World Series last year. And this, if any of you guys remember, maybe post in the comments. Four to 2.
Now batting, left fielder, David Bodie.
0-1's the count.
That's the hardest thing when you have a really good team in your division and you know they're not going anywhere anytime soon. As a Broncos fan, we've been feeling that with the Chiefs being in our division. Because for a while, the Chiefs, Raiders, Chargers, like, they weren't any good. And ever since Mahomes got to Kansas City, it's been a whole different story. And it's like an uphill climb.
The third baseman,
Mike Moustakas. Oh, they want us to steal, huh? We'll try it. We're usually not good at stealing.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
He's going, brother. Nope, that's the ball.
Do we make it?
Count is 3-1.
Nope. I'm terrible at stealing. I feel like I do everything right. I hit it at the right moment, but or at least I feel like I do.
David.
But my success rate would make you weep if you saw it in stat form.
0-1.
Get your pitch, huh?
0-2 is the count.
Hey, get your pitch and drive it.
Inside, ball 1.
Way to see it.
Bit of a high pitch, and Bodie's just going to pop it up. And that'll do it for him. Been locked in at 4-2 for quite some time. Got King Felix on the hill now. Oh boy. Oh boy. I thought the center fielder was going to get that. That's why I was kind of playing backup, but no one got to it. 5-2, not looking good. Dodgers about to take 3 of 4 from us, which is really going to increase their lead. This was a series we definitely needed for sure. 42,000 here, wow. What an attendance.
Come on.
I got the count 1-2.
Is that going to be enough? It's rolling in there. I think Bodie might. Yes, Bodie did beat it. Oh, it's a wild pitch. We're going 2, or wild throw. There we go. We'll take that all day. High throw. And Bodie. Justin Turner got too excited. Launched it right over Jock Peterson's head. That got David Bodie into second, so there's life. There's life in these here Diamondbacks. Oh, I thought that's on me. I tried to time it. Right when they threw it to first, and didn't work. That's all on me. As soon as he picked it up and turned, I thought he was going to launch it to first, and I was going to try to sneak into third. And he turned right back to third. Didn't matter anyway. We ended up losing 7-2, so the rally wasn't meant to be. Schwarber did get a home run in the game, though. But we drop another, so we might be inching closer towards a wild card berth rather than a division title. So we'll see. And we got the Astros, so things don't get any easier. But we're actually better than the Astros, so wouldn't you know it? Mike Moustakas this time. We're taking control, and boy, well, Schwarber made some headway in the home run race, but there's Bellinger, who's at 34, so he must have done a number on us. You see the Astros roster there. Luke Weaver be on the mound for us. All right, Minute Maid Park for this one. Former NL Park, now part of the AL with the Astros making that move over a couple of years ago to even up the sides. And here comes the big man.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
Mike Moustakas.
All right, one time, right here. Big hit right here. Here we go.
Cracks the first pitch he sees. And that's about as far as it's going to go. There's a lot of similarities between Chase Field and Minute Maid, a little bit. As far as like the backdrops, I think Chase Field is a little bigger. But I mean, just as far as like the backdrop and everything, you know, big scoreboard in the back and all that fun stuff.
The third baseman, Mike.
Colors used to be similar too. I remember when we played, which those will be uploaded too to Patreon. We talked about we're going to upload our old stuff, our old Houston Astros fantasy draft series is going to be uploaded to Patreon soon as well. And those were the same, the black, gold, and red colors that the Diamondbacks represent now. That used to be the old Astro colors. I really like those colors for the Diamondback. How about that hit? Into right. We're going to go back. That's a short wall. Any other ballpark, maybe we go to second, but that's a short wall. It's like a Fenway Park type of wall back there. So we're not going to chance it. Little Chick-fil-A right there. It is almost lunchtime. It's noon, but...
The batter, number 9.
I said we'd put, so we got another 45 minutes or so in us.
Hey, you can do it. No one better.
Then it'll be lunchtime. Then it'll be football time. Cardinals Bears. Let's do it.
You're out of there.
And Javi Baez pushes us across to second.
Now batter.
Gets thrown out. Jake Lamb.
Let's go right here. Down.
He's out.
We're into third, so we're getting pushed across though, but now we got 2 outs.
The batter.
Sucks David Peralta keeps getting hurt. Starting to become a little injury prone. A great season he's had. Missed out on the All-Star game and down the stretch when we really need him. He's not there. We'll see what happens when the playoffs come around, if we make the playoffs.
Leading up for the Astros,
Bergman.
third baseman, Alex Bregman.
No one down here.
Oh, Bregman. It said Bergman. It's Alex Bregman. I don't know the Astros. I don't, not an Astros guy, so I don't know the players that well. I guess I should. That seems like they're in the World Series every year.
Out.
I should probably know the players. But, can't watch all the games.
Leading off for Arizona, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Hey, put one in the gap right here, huh?
I used to send that train going back in my Astros days. When we were the Astros manager, boy, we could crack so many home runs with Ryan Howard, and you remember that old team? That'll all be going on Patreon, but yeah, Ryan Howard and all those home run hitters that we had, and that train was always moving.
You're out.
2-2 tie, all right.
Now batting.
We're back in this thing.
Mike Moustakas.
We got a chance to do some damage, too. 2 on.
No ball. One strike. Come on.
Oh, that's going to burn us. Double play. That sucks. Stretch time. The stretch. You hear that? 3-2 Astros. Jose Altuve going up against the King. We can go to second. We can go to first on this one. We're going to go 2. There we go. Force him out at 2. The Astros are going to take this one, so we're slumping a little bit. And oddly enough, if you check out our Astros fantasy draft on Patreon, we drafted in the first round Justin Verlander, and he was our franchise pitcher. Little did we know a few years later he's going to end up coming over to the Astros. So it was kind of weird. I played with him for so many years in Houston. I'm just used to him being an Astro, but that wasn't the case. So we drop. We're down to 66 and 47. We're slumping a bit here. Kenta Maeda, Zach Greinke up next. We got control of Javi Baez. Oh, Schwarber's starting to lose the home run battle here. Thank you for all the retweets, for all the fellows that retweeting that we're live. Another lovely day at the Minute Maid Park. Make some noise. Everyone's so quiet, though. There's no noise to be made. Zach Greinke. 12 and 7. 129 strikeouts to just 38 walks. What a beast. Baez batting .417 though over his last 6 games. Let's see if we can keep that going.
One time, right now.
Baez, Schwarber, Kiermaier, and Glasnow. The recent acquired players. I'm not even going to try to say it. My mouth filled with marbles today. 2-0. We got the lead next time Javi comes up. Javi was in discussions in real life for the Detroit Tigers. Big contract, 6 years to go to Detroit, but obviously with the lockout, those talks can't go any further.
Ball. Down.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh? Here we go, here we go.
Oh, they froze us. All right.
Leading up.
Josh Reddick.
The right fielder. Josh Reddick.
Easy scoop and throw for Javi. Or Jake Lamb. This is the very next play, right?
The center fielder. Joe.
Back to Javi.
Springer.
There we go. Couldn't be any easier.
Got him.
2 down. Maybe Javi ought to go to Arizona, huh?
Up next
New
to
contract. Bases loaded, no outs.
Javier.
So as long as he puts one
All right,
up
let's go,
and
come
deep, we're going to get something out of it.
Hey.
Oh, they call that a strike. Come on. That was pretty inside.
Hey, let's go, big fella. Need you right here.
I think that was smart to hold off, but man. Well,
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
we are at least going to get a run out of it. It's going to be a double play.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
The batter, number 9. Shortstop. Javier.
Brad Peacock.
No
Oh,
one
one
better.
for count.
Catch up right now, babe. Here we go, kid.
Ball. In.
It's about 10,000 less than what we were packing into Chase Field against the Dodgers.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
All right, come on now, one time. Let it fly.
ball that's in.
Hey, keep it going up there. Clutch up.
2-2 count for Javi. There we go. That's big business.
Go hard.
That might even bring a run home. It is. RBI double.
Hey.
Hey, way to get off.
Who was that came around? I couldn't even tell the number. Javier Baez, RBI double. So he's going to have 2 RBI on the day. After that, let's see if we can get a number. Nope, they're not going to show us well. I wish they would tell us who the players were. I've complained about that. My one complaint about MLB The Show is that you can't tell who any of the players are because they don't. And as far as I know, I've checked the settings, and unless someone can tell me, there's no way to put like a player indicator on. So you just have to squint and look for their number and try to figure out who it is. 5-0, so what a bounce back after a couple of losses for our guys. Put a shutout on the board here. And that will end the 8th.
The catcher, number 17, Vladimir Sasaki.
That's a bouncer. But it's no problem for Javi.
Out.
Bit of a low throw, but and we get this one. Hopefully it was a shutout. So we got the rubber match coming up next. It was a shutout. 5-0. Kenta Maeda. 9 strikeouts. What a day. No earned runs. Only 1 hit. 1 walk. So, I mean, he was 1 away from a perfect game. I was only a 2-game set with the Astros, so there you go. Okay. Well, good enough. We got Pittsburgh next. Let's try to get some of those wins back. Pittsburgh might be going camo here. We got Jake Lamb today on the player lock. 30th in stolen bases. Part of that's probably me. I'm telling you, man, I can't do the stolen bases. Meanwhile, the Pirates are first in stolen bases, but they're pretty lousy with runs, home runs. I guess that's why they steal so much. They feel like whenever they get on base, they gotta steal. PNC Park, I've never been here, but I know people that have been there, and they say it's a pretty nice ballpark with the city in the background. You can see the bridge right there. Black and red against black and gold. Diamondbacks, Pirates. Trevor Williams on the mound. Only 6-9 on the year. I said black and gold. They are wearing camo, so black and green for the Pirates here.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Jake Lamb.
Good contact by Lamb, but it goes foul.
Let's go, kid. One time,
Right on the money. Oof.
I got the count. Oh,
That was his
2.
pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
We're going across country. We're just in Arizona, then to Houston, now to Pittsburgh. East Coast. He strikes out Jake Lamb.
Leading up for the Pirates, the shortstop, number 44.
One.
Out.
The first baseman, number 22.
3-2 Pirates leading here.
Lamb.
How's this team that can't get any hits? Got 3 on us already. Jake Lamb floats it out to right.
Now batting, number 22.
Five to 2 Pittsburgh. Boy, we're slumping at the worst time, are we not? I know we just got the shutout with the Astros, but come on.
Now batting, first baseman, A.J. Reed.
Oof. Lamb got to go back. Yeah, he does. Pop-up opportunity for old Jake Lamb. 5-3, so we're trying to make a run at it.
The first baseman, number 22.
Trevor Williams still up on the mound. Low pitch count, too. We're in the 6th. He's only, what did it say, 670 pitches. So, I mean, he can still go a few more innings. And can't keep that one in either. Oh, my God. It's another strikeout for Jake Lamb.
Your attention, please.
6-3.
Number 51, Jason Martin.
Bunt. Out.
He's out.
He's out of there. That's right. Not looking good for the Diamondbacks unless we have a miracle 9th.
Jake Lamb.
Jake Lamb is either striking out or hitting fouls. Would be his MO on this night in Pittsburgh.
Hey, let her
No
rip right
balls,
here.
2 strikes. Ball.
Ooh, that was close.
Count 1 and 2.
Only 14,000. The attendance was dwindling the more we get to the East Coast here. Nope. Not a good day for Jake Lamb. Not a good day for the Diamondbacks. Pirates take this one. A team we should be sweeping if we want to try to make a playoff run. Fireworks going off like crazy. It's like they won the World Series here.
Here now.
Well, Tim McLovin, man. He's got the save. Is it a fake ID or something? Ramirez sustained an injury during today's game. He'll be out for a day or two. Yeah, keep him active. What the heck? Day or two. I'm not going in and jamming the whole roster up for that. When are we getting Peralta back? When's that supposed to be? We got Chris Archer and Glass now, a couple of former Tampa Bay Rays going at it. So we'll see how this one ends up. Speaking of the Rays, we're going to be controlling Kevin Kiermaier as the home run chase. Schwarber catching up to Goldschmidt and Bellinger. They always used to say, I don't know if it's still the case now, but a couple of years ago, it was always the case where I would always play the game. You can find a former Tampa Bay Ray player on every single MLB team. Like, that's how much turnover they have. But they're finally throwing some money around. They signed that big contract for Wander Franco, the most money they've ever spent. They weren't even paying Longoria that kind of money. Hey, LeBron James was here. Welcome, my friend. Just in time. Glad to have you. What's going on with you today? Happy Football Sunday.
Leading up for the Pirates, the center fielder,
Starling Marte.
Marte.
Whoops. Well, there's no chance of catching that anyway.
Cut home, no runner.
Cut home. It's cutting home. Anyway,
Come on, big guy.
The
See
center
it.
fielder.
Pittsburgh taking the early lead again. We gotta knock this off. A team we should be sweeping heading into the postseason. Kiermaier crushes that. into left field, but it's going to be out. Nothing happening for Kiermaier. As the former Tampa Bay Rays going at it here.
Now batting.
We got a new viewer again. Welcome. Come join the chat. LeBron's here in the chat. So welcome to whomever just joined us for our Arizona Diamondbacks. Kiermaier makes the grab in the outfield. We're doing player lock up until for another 30 minutes or so. And then it'll be at football time. And wherever we stop is where we're going to play our full game next, as we are about 2 months away from the postseason. We're into the month of August here for the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
Another solid hit by Kiermaier. That one's going way back, and it's going to go over the head in left field. So it'll be a ground rule double. And it's good to know we still got it after that rough showing by Jake Lamb in the last game. We can still crush some.
The pitcher, number 21.
So we're all tied up now, 1-1, Pittsburgh and Arizona. Popped it straight up and out. Marcus Semien.
The batter, number 10. Second base.
255. Not too bad for him, for he's one of our lower rated players.
Grab that pitch, huh? Here you go.
But he's still batting 255, which is solid. About where Tom Brady is batting in the minors.
Come on, you got it.
Come on.
Oh, man, if that was a little higher, they would have put Semien on. And we would have gotten that extra run. Look at this. Look at this artwork. Pirates. Look like camo. 3-1 Diamondbacks. We'll take that all day.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Oh, and 1.
Still got to get my picture. What picture should we get
Hey, get your pitch. Stay through
for the
it. Let's go,
Diamondbacks?
drive it.
Maybe a celebration picture? Gotta get a thumbnail picture.
Now batting. Shortstop. Kevin Newman.
Come on, guys. Come on.
Maybe next time Glass now pitches, which I guess is now. He's on the mound now. Maybe we need to get a oh boy. Maybe we need a picture of Glass now, and we can make like the an extra if he needed is holding his arm. He'll be removed to game shelved. All right, well that's for them. So, maybe we get a picture of Glass now, and we can make the thumbnail be like, can he go to 15 or 15-0 or something like that? Because he's been the man. That's been somewhat the story. Oh god, these camera angles for MLB replay. I think that's good, right? Nice little picture of Glass now there. He needs the long hair though. I'm looking at my Tyler Glass now bobblehead with the long hair flowing. That's what he needs. Oh, what about that? That's an action shot. Maybe that'll be more thumbnail worthy. That'll catch the eye of the people scrolling by on YouTube, will it not? And they can sit down for an hour and a half, watch some player lock, see if Glass now can go to 15-0. All right, well, good enough there.
That's a ball.
All right, a couple more games in us, and we're hitting our cutoff for NFL Sunday. Shouldn't have swung at that.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, get a good one.
Still a close game. Too close for comfort, I dare say.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
There we go. But it'll be popped up to center field. And they tied it. Unbelievable. What's happening to this team? So it's not going to be 16-0 for Glass now, as we've let the lead vanish.
Hey, shoot, try it. Let's go, big dog.
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
Inside ball.
Middleton versus Kiermaier. 2 on, 1 out.
That's ball 2.
They call it a ball. That could have been either way. 50-50, 2-2 count.
Hey, keep it going. Clutch up for us right here.
Outside of the zone, fastball. Kiermaier fouls away. Still 2-2.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there.
Count is
Way
3-2.
outside. The changeup. Full count.
What do you go clutch up for us here?
And they get him. Kiermaier held off, and he just snuck that one into the strike zone. A low pitch. A low pitch that just hit, and the Pirates are going to walk off. Unbelievable. What is happening? This is turning into a disaster. An absolute disaster. I thought he got injured. Didn't he have x-rays or something? How is he the player of the game? How is he able to give an interview if he broke an arm? Ugh.
Here now.
Felix Hernandez takes the loss. I guess you can still be injured and be player of the game, but you shouldn't be giving interviews if you've been injured. Right? All right, we got 2 more in Pittsburgh, and then we head back to the West Coast. Tell Marte I will handle. Oh wait, Ketel Marte, yeah, he was out for a while, right? I was thinking that was Peralta, but yeah. Ketel Marte, yeah, he'd been out forever. Welcome back, my friend. How long have you been gone? Well, I hate to say it. Your position's been taken. But let's see what he can play left field though. So let's swap him in. He can also play second. Let's see. Let's look at our regular lineup with no DH. So let's look at who's got the weakest batting average. David Bodie, unfortunately, at 219. So pretty much David Bodie and Schwarber are the lowest of the low. So let's put Ketel Marte in for Bodie because he can play that position. I completely forgot about him. It had been so long. I don't even remember what he was injured from, to be honest. It had been that long since he's been out. Do we even have room for when Peralta comes back? Now we got to move this a little bit because I don't want him batting third. Who's got the better batting average? Well, Marte is. That's a small sample size of at bats. Let's move Moustakas up. Let's just do that. Let's leave everything else as is. We'll just move Mikey Moustakas up. Cool. Okay. Good enough. And then we'll have to really figure out when Peralta comes back. So we're not going to do pitching, just because it's going to take up too much time. We're going to keep going with the player luck. It is 12:30, so we maybe we finish the Pirates series, and that's where we call it a day as we head back to Colorado. Because it'll be almost 12:45 by that point. It'll be football time. At the PNC. We'll have to take a look, too, at the standings before we go. To see how close the Dodgers have gotten away from us. Or how far, I guess I should say, the Dodgers have gotten away from us. Matt Vasgersian, the old XFL announcer. I pretended to be Matt Vasgersian when we did our XFL games. Because he was the man in the XFL. That was the guy.
No ball, 2 strikes.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Oh boy, I did not mean to hit that. That was an accidental button press. I was leaning over to check the chat and thumb brushed the button, and there you go. Pitchers duel in this one. Top 5, nothing happening on the board.
Ball that tie.
Lovely PNC Park.
And one time right now.
Big news coming out of Pittsburgh that Ben Roethlisberger might be done. Might be heading to a new team after this season. Simeon's going to get the base hit. What do you guys think about that? Any Pittsburgh fans out there?
Hey, that was good at bat. Nice hit right there.
And we got our Pittsburgh Sting as part of our RXFL series. Our Legends series.
Now batting.
Be sure to check out their game against the London Bulldogs. Sid Luckman dueling with Peyton Manning. Did you ever think you'd see that? Diamondbacks trying to make some noise with 2 outs. Back-to-back hits for our guys. For the good guys. Survey says 1 more for the good guys. Bases, or I should say full count for Charlie Blackmon. We're getting to the heart of the lineup now. Blackmon, Moustakas, Ketel Marte, and Blackmon will strike out full count. And no more damage to be done on this day. Jason Martin stepping up. Easy out for Simeon. Finally, we get 1 run across. What a, pitcher's duel. Some people love them. Some people say it's boring. I don't know which side of the fence you're on, but it's a pitcher's duel nonetheless. 1-0. Simeon blasts that one. Home, no! I thought it was a home run. I want to see that replay again. That looked like that was out of here. It's only going to be a double. What happened? Oh, just off the top of the wall.
Now batting.
Oh, man. That should have been a home run. There we go.
Stand up.
No, we're not going for it.
Yeah. Great job right there. You squared up on that sucker.
We got 1 more out to give, so here we go. Charlie Blackmon.
Number 19.
Come on now. One time.
All right, one time right here.
Got more sports news. Man, Blackmon having a rough day. College football playoffs officially set. I didn't know that was going on right now. Alabama to meet Cincinnati, Michigan, and Georgia. Well, there you go. What do you guys think about that? I guess I should have figured that was happening. They always do that Sunday afternoon. I wonder what the Twitter reaction to that is. So we finally got a group of 5 team in there. Let's check the reactions here. See what the Twitterverse is saying. Man, Notre Dame. How do you think Notre Dame's going to feel about that? At 11-1, they get beat out by Cincinnati. For years, it was always the other way around. It was always the undefeated little guy. And I know Cincinnati's going to the Big 12 next year, but...
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the...
But wow, I mean, look at that. One Big 10 team, 2 SEC teams, 1 team from the Americans, so no Big 12, no Pac-12, so no Baylor, no Utah, no Big 12, no Pac-12, no ACC. 3 major conferences left out. So the SEC gets 2 once again. And Georgia, after getting blown out, they're going to get a second chance.
The second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Ball 1.
Good eye, good eye.
Counts 1-0.
I want to see the I want to see the video when they named those 4 teams. Well, I mean, I'm reading some comments that apparently they might have been a little disrespectful towards Cincinnati when they made the official announcements. That'd be interesting to see what they actually said. Let's see what he said. The little Richard Dawson thing.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Hey.
And he freezes Simeon. This Dan Wolken, USA Today, he's been burned twice. He's been called out twice for his incorrect picks. But hey, we take the win here, Diamondbacks. Sorry, we've kind of started talking about college football with the big news coming out. Yeah, there you go. It's a lot of Cincinnati talk. I mean, they're going to be in the Big 12 next year, so. They only lost to Georgia last year by 3 points, so. And I said it in previous streams. I felt like if Cincinnati went up against Georgia, there's probably a good chance it'd be a blowout. I thought they would have a good chance against Alabama. Now, Alabama obviously had a very strong game. They looked a lot better yesterday than they did most of the season. But let's see. Maybe they have the selection show on YouTube. I kind of want to hear this. What they said. College football selection show. Is someone live? They are live streaming this. Let's see. Can we rewind it? Let's see what they're saying when they brought Cincinnati in. Let's see.
To me, 4 or 5 days later, you're sitting there at 5. Marcus Freeman.
This isn't copyright, right?
Strength coach. Skyline chili is suddenly a little sweeter. The sound. Come on, baby.
Leading off the afternoon for Arizona.
A glass ceiling.
Ball, that's outside.
They want to see that name earlier. Number 4. They're wanting to win.
First pitch, 135.
History. They're skyline for everybody. They're also waiting.
So
Count
right
1 and
now,
1.
they're the first group of 5 teams ever to make the college
Here we
football
go.
playoff. Fourth time in the CFP era. They're the only undefeated team. There's only one. They're the third one to make the
Oh,
playoff.
that's out.
When they did not in CFP 7.
But I'm confused. What about that narrative that the group of 5 wasn't allowed to should start their own? Yeah, I thought.
Oh, there it is. There's the comment. Is that Herb Street?
The committee would never put a group of 5 in. It's weird. They must not have gotten that rule.
Maybe not.
Maybe not.
I think you could see that was the glass ceiling there.
Yeah.
You just got smashed. Yes, right there. Win your games. They had that.
Oh, I turned it. They were still going on. I see what they're saying now. That was a dirty comment. And that's from. That sounded like Herb Street. I don't want to misquote if it was. Normally he's a lot.
Win your games. They had to have a little bit. They even had some bad luck because they had Indiana on the schedule, and Indiana was third baseman. Indiana was a preseason top 15 team. And still the Bearcats, the only undefeated team.
Oh,
They
God.
are number 4. They will get whoever is number 1 right now. Number 3. This feels like the spot for George Oaks.
Yeah, that was a. Yeah, I can see how they're saying how that the comment came off.
The catcher, Kyle Schwarber.
My
Let
goodness.
it fly.
Because that was they're like, oh, it's this whole narrative about like, oh, you got to win all your. Look at they got in.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
How many years has it been? It's been decades, even back to the BCS, where teams gone undefeated and didn't make it, and they're gonna act like the people have been complaining. Yeah, they've been like, come on now.
Good one. Try to
That was messed up, but that was Herb Street. I'm disappointed because he would always call a lot of the old Boise and Utah, like Mountain West games back in the day.
Ball that's outside.
And if he's all of a sudden going to jump on that bandwagon of that,
Hey, nice and patient. Get your pitch.
whatever. Hopefully, I'll be rooting for Cincy. I think the more teams, the better that can get in there. I don't know how other people feel. Like everyone's obviously got their favorites of their certain teams, but I think the more teams, the better. If Cincinnati can make a run at it, it's going to open the door, and that way we won't have the same 4 teams every year. Like, that's why I stopped watching basketball the last couple of years, because it was always Golden State or whatever team LeBron decided to be on every year. Finally, like as soon as I stopped watching, we did get a little bit of variety where, we got the Suns and the Bucks last season. We'll see what happens this year. But that's what it was for a while, and it got boring. Because as a fan of certain teams, it was like you went into the season, and it's like, well, am I going to sit here and invest 32 games knowing my team's not even going to make the playoffs, or if they do, they're going to get bounced by one of these mega teams? That's kind of what college football is like. So it'd be nice if we can get some more variety in there, because there are good teams. We've had a lot of undefeated teams. Like, they've never gotten a chance. So it would be nice to get some variety in there. I know others don't feel the same way, but teacher, I'm gonna search Kurt Herbstreit
Right here.
and see. Some people are saying this selection show is the definition of this meeting could have been an email. Yeah, that's going to be an out there. Let's see what people are saying about Herbs.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
It was Herbstreit, yeah, because some people are, they're unloading on Herbs on, Someone said, F Kurt Herbstreit, there's a 2-loss team in the top 6, and Cincinnati had to grind just to get to number 4.
One out. Steal.
Hey,
Oh, why is it not going? Oh my god.
he's safe.
It wasn't moving. My game locked up. We lose another one to the Pirates. And it looked like it was in walk-off fashion again. We got swept, did we not? Or we win one? There's another one. No reason Kurt Herbstreit need to go on a sarcastic rant about Group of 5 fans thinking they never be allowed in the playoffs. Cincinnati had to go 25-1 over 2 years with the same roster and staff and barely made it in at number 4. Don't act like we've been hysterical. I mean, it ain't wrong, right? I mean, what, UCF went undefeated 2 straight years and couldn't even get in. Yeah, Kurt Herbstreit used to be, like I said, he used to be a really cool guy because he used to call all those old. This was a really bad player lock run, by the way. We lost. We started here. We lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games and won 3. So we went 3-6 leading up to the Rockies game. But yeah, it's a shame Kurt doesn't remember, you know, where he started calling games for Boise and all that. It seems like he used to always be a proponent of the little guy, and he like the other way. Oh, I guess that makes sense. I was saying earlier how, you know, Notre Dame with 1 loss, I'm surprised they didn't stick them in ahead of Cincinnati, but Cincinnati did beat them, so it would have made the committee look really crappy and stupid if they had picked Notre Dame in. Like, it would have made the whole thing nothing, you know? Well, there you go. And it's time for Quentin. So, next time we play, I don't know when it'll be. It'll be sometime this week. We will play the Colorado Rockies. And actually, they're sneaking up on us. This is kind of a big series that we do need to be playing. Because then we got the Dodgers again. So we'll play this game against the Rockies. Then we'll player lock 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Probably do the Dodgers game. And then player lock 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would say maybe player lock all the way through up until the Dodgers series. Maybe play 1 or 2 of those, depending on how high stakes those are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Then maybe 2 more player locks and play some of these games at the end. So it looks like it's pretty much going to be Rockies, Dodgers that we're playing the rest of the way. So maybe in about 5 or 6 more streams. Baseball, it takes a lot of work to get baseball done. There's a lot of games you got to play. But we'll check out where we are in the standings here after a miserable performance against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Let's see where Glass now is. He's still, 15-0. How about him? We're still waiting on, we got to look at our roster, too, because we added Ketel Marte back. Do we have room for active? We're at 26-26, so we would have to send somebody down if we were to get Peralta back from the injured list. So I'm trying to look at AAA, but I can't get to it. But anyway, we'll check them out another time. Let's see. Only 5 back. I mean, we're still in it. So maybe by the time we get back up to the Dodgers again, it'll be a game. But we got to watch the Rockies. Let's not sleep on them because they're sneaking up on us too. They're only 8 back. And if they sweep us as poorly as we've been playing lately, they're easily going to get right in the hunt. But we're still leading the way in the wild card, not by much though, as here are the Rockies chasing us down and the Pirates. So that last series, which we didn't even realize was huge for the playoffs, because now the Pirates are right there. So we got to get going. It was a rough, in more ways than one. We got to physically get going, and the Diamondbacks have to get going too. We can't have another outing like we just had there. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys all for joining us for Player Lock Madness, and we'll see you guys next time. We're going to be streaming a lot more Diamondbacks here over the next couple of streams to get that knocked out. So that's where we'll be heading. So thanks for joining.